What is the RGV Angel Network?
The RGV Angel Network is a group of local businessmen and entrepreneurs that we gather roughly about 5 to 6 times a year. We are a group of investors that gather together and we hear pitches of various different companies, startups, entrepreneurs, both in the U.S. and local startup companies and local entrepreneurs.
And how many board members do you have?
We have 6 board members currently. I'm currently the chairman and president of the RGV Angel Network.
And so tonight here in Weslaco at UT-RGV's Weslaco division, we heard from 2 out-of-town companies that are looking for investment, but there was a big crowd. You had a lot of potential investors here. You are able to draw a crowd.
Yes, we did. Currently we have 25 members. We're increasing that membership this year. Tonight we had approximately about 18 visitors or potential new members to joining the organization. And we continue to look for additional local business people that want to participate in being able to become investors of not only various companies from around the U.S., but also specifically for here in the Rio Grande Valley, where we want to uplift and focus in on entrepreneurs and companies that need that little extra assistance, whether it's financial or mentorship, to help them improve and to get them to the next level.
The fact that you had so many new investors that have not been investing before, but they showed up tonight, they came along, does that tell you that the investment community here in the Rio Grande Valley is growing, that we're becoming more sophisticated in that sense?
Absolutely. The demographics here in the valley has from an investment community, from a business community wanting to not only help their businesses grow, but to reinvest back into the community and to other companies is actually something that we're really looking for individuals to come to join us so that we can increase the membership with us.
So at one point in your remarks tonight, you did say that there's not enough people that know about the group. And so a lot of people might view this and hear about the Angel Network for the very first time. Tell us why, as a group, you are important to our region, you're important to our community.
Clearly, straight off, it's giving back to the community. That's one of the main drivers that we are pushing from a board, specifically this year. You know, we've been in existence for 10 years. We are celebrating our 10-year anniversary, and hardly anybody knows that we even exist here in the valley. And we've gotten to the point now where I'm seeing 2025 is a transformation year, so that we can actually bring on more investors, more business community, so that we can give back to not only various companies that come in to pitch what they have to offer for these investors, but also to give back to this community and help make the RGV a thriving community from a business aspect, and to help the individuals and the manufacturing sites or businesses that need that uplift.
Yes, and also in your remarks related to that, you said that in the past the groups had challenges. By that, were you referring to, say, COVID, or are there other things that have been happening in the past that really haven't allowed you to lift off?
There's been multiple different issues. You know, I think it's only within the last year to 2 years that we've really gotten a real hold of this entity that was created. And we're trying to give it a breath of new light and to bring in new investors, people that are willing and wanting to give back and to get together as an organization. We're very small. We're a very small organization still. We have 25 members compared to our sister and our other companies such as CTAN, which is out of Central Texas, which has 160 members. It's something that we're aspiring to.
And we also learned tonight that you have, as a group, you've invested 2.6 million in various companies. Can I ask, has that funding been a good investment?
Yes, and we have had one of our big successes has been cap manufacturing in McAllen. They make composite manhole covers and customized. They are located all over the United States. We're selling, or they're selling into various different cities. Cities in Texas, city of Houston, city of San Antonio, and various cities around the U.S.
So of that 2.6 million that you invested, do you have a rough estimate, percentage-wise or dollar-wise, how much of that's been invested locally?
It would be roughly, I would say, probably about $500,000 of that. $500,000, about 500,000 has been in locally investments.
And I know this because you were telling me earlier, quite a lot of the investors here are saying they really only want to invest locally. So you want to get that number up, that percentage.
Absolutely. We have members that they specifically say, I will only invest into companies in the Valley. And the trick is engaging the local businesses here in the Valley to even know that we exist. So that's one of the transformation things that we're doing this year. Over the course of this year, we're having various events. We're tapping into the universities. We have a lot of entrepreneurs coming out of the University of Texas. We actually are doing mentorship with a lot of the students that are coming out. So we have a lot of our members that volunteer their time to mentor these kids that are graduating out of the university systems, and we're mentoring them so that they can build a successful business and add value to the Valley.
Tomorrow's entrepreneurs?
Tomorrow's entrepreneurs, exactly.
And you also mentioned that social media is going to be very important for you. You've got to promote yourselves much more on social media than you've done in the past. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so like I said, this year for 2025 is a transformation year. And outreach, everything is social media these days. So what we're hitting the pavement hard in the social media, LinkedIn, Facebooks. We haven't gone to TikTok yet, but I'm pretty sure at some point, we'll get to that realm at some point.
So what exactly is DLM?
So DLM is a software that most angel networks utilize to manage the various pitches that are and offerings out there, where the members will actually log into DLM and they can actually review the different companies that are coming down to pitch, what they're requesting. So they'll sit there, they get it, log onto the computer, and they'll see exactly what, like for example, this evening, they could have logged in before, and they can actually see all the due diligence activity, all the information about that company to understand what they're looking for, whether it's a seed money or an additional investment. We've had several companies come back to us several times for additional investments. So DLM is our vehicle for managing all the activity coming into the organization to being able to do our investing into.
Another key component of this angel network is mentoring. Tell us about that.
So the way we look at this is there's a lot of companies in the Valley, they have a great product and they struggle. They struggle with the scaling activity. So they have a great product, people love their product, but to get to that next scale, to scale the manufacturing up is something they struggle with. That's where we believe that we can come in and help various companies with our expertise, whether it's in a mentorship or financial activity to help these companies scale their production, scale their activity, and to being able to become more successful than what they're already successful.
They have a good idea, they know how to design it, but they don't know how to manufacture it
Absolutely,
and get the word out.
And that's one of the things that we're discovering with some of these entrepreneurs coming out of the university systems, is that they have these ideas, they know how to design it on paper, but to then take it to the next level, and it's kind of the first, how to take that first step in or diving in. That's where we believe that we've been able to help, and we've actually helped a couple of organizations, or a couple of entrepreneurs take that step, so that they can get to the level of the first introduction, their prototypes, then into manufacturing, and then scaling up.
And you want to do a lot more of that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think that that's one of the things that excites this group is being able to see a company or an individual with a great idea, helping them with seed activity, money to start that idea, and then to actually see them flourish and to contribute to the valley and what we have to offer down here in the Rio Grande Valley.
And that's another reason, that's an explanation for that question I asked earlier about why you're relevant.
Absolutely, and that is what drives a lot of our members within this organization. A lot of them will only want to look at local companies, local entrepreneurs, because we want to see the Rio Grande Valley, different businesses, the struggling ones and even the successful ones, help them get them to the next level. We're here. We really love, most members here love the Rio Grande Valley. We're all businessmen that really want to give back to the community, whether it's whether it's mentoring or financial, as an investment. We're here to help the business community uplift, and actually look for the manufacturers that may have that need that they're looking to upscale or to increase their activity. We come and help connect the dots to help them to that level.
Oscar, thank you so much for today's interview. We've learned a lot.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it.